In the latest episode of the Comparative Analysis Series, we're delving into The Penguin, a highly anticipated spin-off series that centers around one of Batman's most iconic and cunning villains, Oswald Cobblepot, also known as the Penguin. The series promises to take a deep dive into his complex psyche and rise to power, offering a gritty portrayal of the criminal underworld in Gotham City. The Penguin's character, a protagonist of complexity, at its core, the Penguin focuses on Oswald Cobblepot as the main character. Unlike many other supervillains in the Batman universe who are defined by superhuman abilities, Cobblepot's strength lies in his ruthless ambition, intelligence, and ability to navigate the treacherous criminal networks of Gotham. Born into a lowly, physically unassuming body, Cobblepot has always been underestimated by those around him due to his stature and peculiar appearance, earning him the nickname the Penguin. However, as this series highlights, what he lacks in physical strength, he makes up for with a razor-sharp mind, unparalleled resourcefulness, and a willingness to use brutality to get what he wants. Cobblepot's backstory is explored in rich detail, showing how years of mockery, marginalization, and neglect from Gotham's elite society shaped him into a cold, calculating mastermind. Before we continue with our review of The Penguin, we at Darris Entertainment Store would love to offer you our special Halloween secret unisex heavy cotton tee t-shirt for just $26.73. Get into the Halloween spirit by checking out the link at www.darrosentertainmentstore.com. Don't forget to check the description box just below this YouTube video to find the link to our sublime Halloween secret unisex heavy cotton tee t-shirt. Grab yours now and celebrate Halloween in style. Transformation into a crime kingpin. The series showcases Cobblepot's transformation from a low-level crook into a full-fledged crime lord. Through alliances, betrayals, and violent takeovers, Cobblepot gradually amasses power. His use of charm, manipulation, and strategic violence allows him to rise through the ranks of Gotham's organized crime network. The Penguin does an excellent job of emphasizing his intelligence and strategic mind, especially when compared to other villains, who rely more on brute force or madness. Cobblepot often uses people's perceptions of him to his advantage. Many underestimate him because of his appearance, which makes him all the more dangerous when he strikes. This makes The Penguin as much a psychological thriller as it is a crime drama. Viewers are constantly left guessing what his next move will be, and how he will outsmart his enemies. Emotional depth and humanization. One of the most intriguing aspects of the series is how it humanizes Cobblepot. We see flashbacks of his difficult childhood, where he was bullied not only by peers but also by his own family. His mother's obsessive, doting love and his father's shame create a complex emotional landscape for Cobblepot. These moments add depth to his character, showing the origins of his deep-seated need for respect and dominance. Even as he commits acts of brutal violence, there are moments where Cobblepot's vulnerability is exposed. His loneliness, insecurities, and yearning for acceptance make him more than just a villain. He's a man shaped by his circumstances, which makes his character relatable to some degree, despite his descent into villainy. Struggle for control. Facing off against Batman. Though Batman himself may not play a central role in The Penguin, the specter of the Dark Knight always looms in the background. Cobblepot knows that his grip on power will never be secure as long as Batman exists, and part of his struggle throughout the series is how he must consolidate his power while staying under Batman's radar. As Cobblepot rises in power, his relationships with other Gotham villains are explored. He often clashes with rivals who also seek to fill the void left by Falcone's downfall. This adds another layer of tension to the series, as Cobblepot must fend off not only law enforcement but also competitors in the criminal underworld. Conclusion. In this gripping new entry to the Comparative Analysis Series, The Penguin emerges as a dark, fascinating exploration of one of Gotham's most complex villains. Oswald Cobblepot is portrayed not just as a mob boss but as a tragic, deeply human character whose rise to power is driven by an insatiable hunger for respect and control. The show promises to be a gritty, intense exploration of Gotham's criminal underworld, offering a unique perspective on a character who has long been in the shadow of Batman's other foes. This deep dive into the Penguin highlights why the character is far more than just a secondary villain. He is a mastermind whose intellect and ruthless ambition make him a formidable force in the Gotham universe.